the Terre North Indoor Percussion Ensemble. The Terre North Percussion Ensembles existed for several years. There was a brief hiatus from competition, about 4 years, where the group did not exist. This is the third year for this current group in a row, third group in a row. Last 2 years, we actually competed in the Indiana Percussion Association Class AA. It's for the entry-level groups. We were state runner-up last year in Class AA, so we made the push this year into single A competition. The students in AA, the demand isn't as tough and difficult. The expectations aren't as high. When you bump up to the next level, they expect you to do some pretty impressive things, and I think you're going to be impressed with what you're going to see the kids do. It's very challenging physically and musically. I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening. These kids work very, very hard, and because many of you are their parents, and you know how hard they work. You know the work they put in rehearsal. You know the physical and mental stress they go through, the drama that they go through. Every year I have at least one sit down with my principal about drama, and she says, "Hey, you can't get this many teenagers to spend this much time together without having a little." So I think the kids in our program are great kids. I've spent some time with the general population at Terre Haute North, and I take the band kids over any of them because they're great kids all around. Last year when we did this, I spoke just briefly, and I'll do it again this year. If you value music education, if you value the arts education that your children receive, make sure that the people that you vote into office are aware of that. There are some folks that don't feel that it has its place in schools, and they feel that it really has no place in Indiana. I've heard of one high-ranking official as saying, we'll see what happens in 2 years if these programs still exist. Make sure that your elected officials know how much you care about the programs that your kids are involved in, because me personally, it shaped my life, my wife's life, and it's going to shape the life of all of these people out here, and all the people watching as well. 2012 program, fall, Terre Haute Indoor Percussion Ensemble.